You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Love is the chain to lock a child to its parent. There are no bad pictures, that's just how your face looks sometimes. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. He has a right to criticize, who has a heart to help. Tact, the ability to describe others as they see themselves. A farce or comedy is best played, a tragedy is best read at home. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. And in the end it is not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. If I am killed, I can die but once, but to live in constant dread of it, is to die over and over again. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. I would rather be a little nobody, than to be an evil somebody. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any other thing. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. I have a congenital aversion to failure. I happen temporarily to occupy this big White House. I am living witness that any one of your children may look to come here as my father's child has. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. As I would not be a slave, so I would not be a master. This expresses my idea of democracy. I care not for a man's religion whose dog and cat are not the better for it. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail, without it nothing can succeed. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. I cannot make it better known than it already is that I strongly favor colonization. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion. I can make a general in 5 minutes, but a good horse is hard to replace. If we have no friends, we have no pleasure, and if we have them, we are sure to lose them, and be doubly pained by the loss. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Whatever you are, be a good one. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. I am in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being. In very truth he was, the noblest work of God, an honest man. In law it is a good policy to never plead what you need not, lest you oblige yourself to prove what you cannot. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. If you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. I am not concerned that you have fallen. I am concerned that you arise. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Those who deny freedom to others, deserve it not for themselves. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own. It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. Character is like a tree and reputation its shadow. The shadow is what we think it is and the tree is the real thing. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Nothing valuable can be lost by taking time. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. It often requires more courage to dare to do right than to fear to do wrong. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. You can tell the greatness of someone. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Life is hard but so very beautiful. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. Any nation that does not honor its heroes will not long endure. Do good to those who hate you and turn their ill will to friendship. If the great American people will only keep their temper, on both sides of the line, the troubles will come to an end. A farce or comedy is best played, a tragedy is best read at home. A woman is the only thing I am afraid of that I know will not hurt me. That some achieve great success, is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. There shall no longer be a doubt that all men are created free and equal. All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure permanently half slave and half free. Adhere to your purpose and you will soon feel as well as you ever did. Common-looking people are the best in the world, that is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. All I have learned, I learned from books. I don't know who my grandfather was, I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. Thanks for watching.